Okay guys, I'm just down at the creek today, just trying somewhere new, one of the creeks that I've come to before. So I've just started to work this area here. The creek runs up here, comes down, it's pretty much bedrock all along here. There's a nice drop off here. A few nice sort of crevices and cracks that I'll probably try and work. I've just been using my yabby pump. I've been blowing some water with the yabby pump just to wash down this surface as well. As I'm going down into this area, what I found, it actually goes down quite deep. I'll probably move some of this where it hasn't been dug before. Here obviously it has. I've got the rotor pan with me today, so I'm going to give that a go. No need for a sluice, I knew there wasn't going to be running water. So I'll give this a little bit of a crack just here, see what I can find, if anything, and get back to it. Okay guys, so what I've done is just work this little area here. So haven't taken a lot of dirt, but enough to do a bit of a test. So I've done two different things here. The first thing is obviously I've dug all the dirt as much as I could get off the rock there and put it into the rotor pan. Give you a little demo of the rotor pan. I'm going to be doing this with one hand, so it's going to be interesting, but we'll see how we go. So you're pretty much shaking this thing backwards and forwards. Normally you'd be using two hands. So as you can see, it's cleaned it off pretty well. Normally what I'll do is just tip some more water in just to wash off all the rest of it, get that rock really clean. But what I've also done is use my yabby pump. So the first bit I shoveled as much as dirt as I could, used the yabby pump, sucked the bedrock pretty much clean, or as clean as I can see that it is. I'll come over here where I've got a bit more water and pan this out and just see if we're getting anything. Don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Now, what I tend to do as well, because it's a lot finer, the materials in the bottom that go over the edge of the rotor pan, I always do check it just in case. Sometimes if it's a bit muddy and clay, or the water gets a bit sort of gunky and thick, it possibly could lose a little bit of gold. Haven't used that rotor pan all that much. I got it for more the summer months when I'm crevicing and things like that. And seeing as I've had running water most of the time, I've been using a sluice. So, that's caught me by surprise. I didn't think I was going to get that, because I sucked up bugger all. So what this is telling me now is that definitely I'm just going to sit here. I was going to try a few areas. I'm just going to sit here and dig the rest of this dirt out. I'll try and roll this back and get it to reveal a bit of colour. Pretty sure you can see that right there. There's another little speck there. I'm sure there's probably a couple other little bits. I'll just quickly flick that back, but that's what caught my eye straight away. What I'll do, I'll stop recording for the moment. I'll suck that up in my snuffer bottle, and then maybe I'll tip out the contents that's in the bottom of the rotor pan. I'll show you what I do there, and yeah, I'll just wash this out as well. I'll wash that down, shake it about a little bit more, and then we'll see what we can get out of that rotor pan. Okay, so what I've done, just tipped the water in. Give it its final little shake. I'll lift that out. I'll just chuck this in here. Don't really like chucking stuff on the banks. I more tend to just chuck it in where eventually it'll just get washed back into the creek. So that's done. We'll take this rotor pan out, or the base of it. Just tip that in there. Now, they suggest maybe to use a smaller pan and pan just straight back into there. That way, you fill it up with water. Pan with a little pan straight in, so if you're not very good at panning, you won't lose anything. It'll just drop back into where you are. Obviously, at the bottom of the bucket, there's material as well that's come off or gone off over the sides, the lighter sort of stuff. But as I said, that sometimes if you get it too thick, that water, and you don't keep topping it up and refreshing that water, yeah, there's a possibility you could lose a bit of gold. So I'll pan this out. So as you should be able to see, the heavier sort of ironstones are in there. Okay, not a lot of material there, but we'll have a look. See if I can see any colour. I don't think so. Just turn the pan over to these smaller riffles. Okay. No, I don't see anything there. So, what's that telling me? It's telling me that I can just pretty much come along now and just take away all that overburden, because there's probably going to be no gold in there, and all the gold is going to be on the bedrock. So that's a good sign. So that means I can work the bedrock now. I'm going to try and show you guys what the bedrock here. So I'm just scooping the water out. As you can see there, that's the bedrock that I've got down to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that whole top layer off and then work all the bedrock section and not waste time, running all this stuff through the rotor pan. All right, I'll get back into it and see if we can get a little bit more colour. Okay guys, I've been at this for a few hours now. So hope you sort of recognise. So this is where I was in the first place. I haven't moved from here. So obviously that was exposed, and all this along here was covered in dirt. So what I've done is I've just decided I've taken pretty much all the overburden off, and as I've been going along in this crevice here, which is going to continue going up here, I've been getting the material out of there, and that crevice goes all the way along here, all the way into here. Had my car serviced on Wednesday, and which was yesterday, and I took all my prospecting gear out, and today all I did was bring what I've got. Now I didn't bring my smaller Gabby pump that I've got an extension for, and I need that extension now to suck in that crevice there. I've just been using this spoon that I've bent up, and the crevicing tool, just getting in here, working this material down, washing it down, working it down to here where I can, down to here, where I can suck with the Abby pump. I've been chucking this bit of clump of grass with dirt in here, filling it up with water and sucking it out. Looks like I'm going to have to come back tomorrow with an extension and suck this out, but I'll just show you what I've got for today. Got a bit of colour right up here. There's probably about 30-40 pieces in there. So that's not too bad at all. A lot of micro gold and some nice chunkier little pieces as well. See if I can clean it up a bit. There you go. So yeah, not too bad. So I'll end it there. Normally what I do is, see, look, even here, some nicer chunky pieces. They're a bit darker than the gold up here. So they've probably got a bit of host rock or something attached to them. Normally I'd post this within probably about an hour of me doing this, but I won't be doing that today because I want to come back out. So next bit will be me getting down here tomorrow. I'll suck out as much as I can out of this crevice along here. So pretty much from all the way along there. I'll take some more overburden off. I'll probably go another, I don't know, maybe another foot or two, and see how long that crevice goes up. I'll then be able to crevice right down into here as well. But as I said, someone had already done this bit. I did try a crevice over here as well before this bedrock, as you can see. I was going to try in there, but I haven't gone into there yet. But someone had cleaned this out. I'd Yabby pumped it and there was nothing, absolutely nothing. So you know, even in here might pay. It's fairly deep in there, but I'm sure people have gone in there before. But it just looks like since we had floods here late last year, no one's dug this section, or not for a while anyway, and it's revealing a bit of colour. Even though this place has been worked a lot, you can still find stuff. Stuff still gets washed down into the creek, and when the conditions are right, the gold starts moving. And obviously people have dug here, dug down into these crevices, more material goes in under flood conditions, they fill up, a year or two go by, the creek dries out and exposes where we can work again, or likely places we can work. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll probably make this in 2 sections, so this is day 1. I hope you're enjoying this stuff. There'll be a part 2, and that'll be me just with the extension, sucking in all the rest of the material that I've missed from today, and we'll see how much more colour I get with the extension and going in another foot or two. Okay guys, until the next time, I'll see you all then. See you later.